Welcome to the Managing Drought in the Southern Plains webinar series. I'm Margaret Boone, Program Manager of the Southern Climate Impacts Planning Program with your briefing for Monday, May 19th, 2014. This information is brought to you by the Southern Climate Impacts Planning Program in association with NOAA, NIDIS, and the National Drought Mitigation Center. So what has changed over the past week? Recent beneficial rains have led to some category improvement in southeastern Oklahoma and southward into portions of eastern, northeastern, and south central Texas. Heavy rains also fell across southeastern Louisiana, helping to quell the expansion of D0 to D1 drought conditions in that region. Northward, beneficial rains, also accompanied by severe weather, fell across portions of Nebraska. There has been more damage to winter wheat across Oklahoma, where crops experienced both above and below normal temperatures this past week. And the upcoming forecast indicates above normal temperatures are possible across the plains, but above normal precipitation is also possible. This is the newest drought monitor released Thursday, May 16th. The exceptional drought continues across much of the southern plains and the Texas and Oklahoma panhandles and western Oklahoma. Zooming in a little closer, you can see the slight improvement in conditions across east central Nebraska, with some areas receiving as much as 3 to 5 inches of rain. There was the improvement across southeast Oklahoma and parts of Texas, as well as southeast Louisiana, where rains kept drought conditions from intensifying. Across the west, not much has changed over the past week. Rainfall departures over the last 14 days show the increasing precipitation deficit across the southern plains, especially western Oklahoma and into Texas, as evidenced by the deep red colors. The beneficial rains across Nebraska, southeast Oklahoma, portions of Texas, and southeast Louisiana are evident in the blue and purple colors, indicative of areas of 150% and higher of normal precipitation. As we go out 60 days and beyond, however, those same areas are still below normal in precipitation, just illustrating the long-term precipitation deficits in those areas. These experimental graphics created by the Arkansas Red Basin River Forecast Center show the upper and lower soil moisture zone anomalies across the Arkansas Red Basin region of Oklahoma, southern Kansas, and into northern Texas. The upper zone anomalies reflect the recent rains across southeast Oklahoma, where much of the area is actually 150% and greater above normal soil moisture, as evidenced by the areas in green. The lower zone anomalies are better indicative of the long-term impacts. These areas are showing the impacts of lingering drought conditions across the region, where those same regions of the 150% and greater above normal soil moisture in the upper zone are showing at least 70% or greater in the lower zone. The 5-day outlook shows the possibility of precipitation across much of the southern and central plains, with these possible rains falling on some of the worst drought-stricken areas. Temperatures are expected to be above normal for a good section of the middle United States, with below normal temperatures expected across California and parts of New England. The 6 to 10 day outlooks, valid Saturday, May 24th through Wednesday, May 29th, show a continuation of the above normal temperatures across the western United States and much of the northern half of the United States. New Mexico and Texas may see below normal temperatures, and a more active weather pattern is possible on the 6 to 10 day outlook, with much of the central, southern, and high plains possibly seeing above normal precipitation. This area includes a good part of the worst drought-stricken regions of the southern plains, including the Texas Panhandle and western Oklahoma. The west coast is expected to see below normal precipitation, along with a small part of the east coast. The Climate Prediction Center 3-month outlooks are new. They were updated May 15th and are valid for June, July, and August. Above normal temperatures are expected across the west coast, the southern plains, along the Gulf Coast, and up the eastern seaboard. Below normal temperatures are expected across the Great Lakes region, with equal chances of above or below normal temperatures in between. Above normal precipitation is expected across the Rocky Mountain region, with a small area of below normal precipitation expected across the Texas and Louisiana Gulf Coast. Equal chances of above or below normal precipitation is expected elsewhere. This is a brief update on winter wheat conditions across the southern plains. Oklahoma and Texas lead the way, with winter wheat crop conditions being 75% and 68% poor to very poor, respectively. Kansas comes in third with 56% poor or very poor. These conditions are apparent from the Vegetation Health Index from the USDA on the left, where much of the winter wheat growing region shows very low Vegetation Health Index values. Unfortunately, we can take a closer look at Oklahoma and see the similarities of the current 2014 year with the 2011 year, where places in southwest Oklahoma are seeing 15 days above 90 degrees already in 2014, which is right on par with the 2011 year. The 2011 year is a pivotal year for Oklahoma, as it was the hottest summer on record with very little precipitation. As always, please join us for these briefings and full topic webinars. For more information, please visit our SCIP website, southernclimate.org, to register for more information if you haven't already. These briefings will be posted to the SCIP YouTube channel as well as our website. Please like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter at skip_RESA for more information. We thank you for joining us and have a great week.